We're here for the opening day of Universal Orlando's Mardi Gras celebration to try a bunch of their new eats.
Stomach, don't fail me now.
It will. Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching the Theme Park Foodies. We're back after a long hiatus to Universal Studios Orlando Resort to celebrate Mardi Gras, one of our favorite celebrations here, and some of the best food I think of any of like the Universal celebrations, right?
Yeah, and they really step it up for Mardi Gras. They have concerts, they have T-Pain here tonight, they have Joe Jonas here next week.
Ooh.
They have an amazing parade with incredible floats, beads, beignets. Like there's like 13 different food and drink booths.
Yeah, also they redo the Red Coconut Club to the Cursed Coconut Club. I'm not sure if we'll be able to check that out, but we're mainly here for a lot of the new foods. A lot of things that we enjoyed last year didn't come back, right?
They didn't, but it's okay.
Yes. They have a cheese dog that I know I really want to try out.
Yeah, there's like Cajun Mac and Cheese, a Cajun Twisted Tater. I also appreciate that I saw a lot of mocktail versions of the alcoholic specialty drink.
Yeah.
So kudos to Universal for doing that.
Yeah, usually we don't see a lot of mocktails. We don't drink too much, so it's always nice to have a festive mocktail as we walk around here. We'll be checking out a lot of the new eats. We'll also be going inside the new Mardi Gras Tribute Store, which has a Cryptids theme. We've seen a lot of bits of that online. I don't think it has any food this year, though, right?
I don't know.
I heard it didn't.
I guess we're gonna find out.
I guess we will. You ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we celebrate Mardi Gras at Universal. The celebrations for Mardi Gras will be mostly found at the Universal Studios Park here at Universal Orlando Resort. Gotta say, I love the new King Gator medallion. All right, let's head inside. All right, so right as you walk into the park, to the right is going to be the Today Cafe. They actually have some items in here that we didn't actually find online. They're not really considered part of the booths, but they do have Mardi Gras items that they're celebrating here. I wanted to make you guys aware of them. This one is the one that interests the most. I'm not going to say it right, so I'm going to ask you to pronounce how this tart is pronounced.
I don't know how it's pronounced. I think Banoffee, because it's banana and toffee combined.
That sounds amazing to me. So it's a Banoffee tart. It has like a little masquerade thing on it. This is just some fake chocolate on here, but let's take a bite out of it. It's like a sugar cookie bottom, and then you can see there's like gooey banana in there. And the toffee flavor comes from the cream on top. It's a little too sweet for me. And it has kind of like a fake banana flavor. I'm gonna go 5 with it. Not my thing. I think it looks very nice, but I'm more excited for what's coming up next to the booths. All right, update. There was a lot more banana at the center that I did enjoy a bit more. It tastes artificial. Sam, you like this more than I did, right?
I like it a lot. I think it's really good.
I think it was a little too sweet for me.
No, I would give it an 8.
Okay, so there you go. 2 different takes on this. I do think it was better as I got into it, though.
I do like the mushy banana in the middle, which usually I feel like mushy banana is not really a texture that you want, but with the toffee and then like that crunchier bottom, like the biscuit, I think it works.
All right, so they're celebrating 30 years of Mardi Gras here at Universal. This is their 30th celebration. If you head straight down as you head in and bear right, you will see the New York section. You will come upon the first booth that we're about to try out. It is the Canada booth. And you can see some, I believe, our moose horns right at the top. Very good looking booth, and a lot of new good looking food. Also, a mocktail, but Sam's gonna start with this dish. It reminded me a lot of something they have at Festival of the Arts right now. This is a poutine, right?
Yeah, so this is a Margherita Poutine, and at Festival of the Arts, they have the caprese poutine, which is pretty much the same thing. So we have fresh mozzarella, roasted tomatoes, a basil cream, and pub fries. I will say this does look like a smaller portion than the one that you get over in Festival of the Arts. I'm gonna pull my silverware out of my purse.
I also did want to bring up that you can buy cards here that will save you some money. So we bought a $65 card that got us $75 worth of food. You can also buy a $120 card that will give you $150 worth of food.
And even if Mardi Gras is over, you can still use that at Universal at any of the food and beverage. So it's free money. Like, do it. If you're gonna spend money here on food and drinks, like, there's no reason you shouldn't be getting one of those cards.
Agreed, or if you live over here for sure. All right, so let's see how this poutine is. Definitely don't think it's going to be as good as the one we had at Festival of the Arts from the looks of it, but you never know.
I will say, it does look very, like, that cream sauce, what is it? It's basil cream is, like, all over it, so that's nice. I'm trying to get a tomato. And the Festival of the Arts one had like cherry tomatoes, and they're like cut up, roasted tomatoes. Very similar taste. I really like the cream sauce on it. And they're like thick cut pub fries, so they're absorbing all that cream sauce. I like this. I do think that it was a small portion for the price. It was $10.49. I don't think that this is really worth more than like $7 top. So price-wise, I don't think it's good, but taste-wise, I do think it's good, and I'm gonna give it a 7.
Alright, so it's actually pretty good. I guess with the savings on the card, it kind of brings it down, put the price a little bit. Sam's not a fish eater, and they had salmon there, so I had to try the salmon out. Sam, what's on this and in this dish?
So this is griddled salmon fillet with maple lacquer and an ancient grain mixed salad.
Well, the grain mixed salad is ancient. So you can see some chickpeas in here. Looks like they have some cranberries.
Nice to see like a remotely healthy dish on the menu.
Yeah, I don't feel guilty eating this, that's for sure. Cool thing this thing does is that the salmon has like a hot consistency, but the salad is cold. So it's like these little contrasting temperatures that make it, a little more fun eating. The salmon is cooked perfectly. Obviously, it depends on who's back there, how well it's going to be cooked. But this one is very juicy, filled with flavor. I love the little sweetness on the outside of it. I could see some people think it's a little bit salty, but again, some Spencer's back, but I think it's good. I'm gonna give, it has no business being as good as this. It's a quick service salmon. I'm gonna give that a 8. Very good. I'll probably go back for this, and I won't feel too bad because it's salmon. It's not fried or anything. All right, so the first of the mocktails that we found is the ginger snap mocktail. They obviously have an alcoholic drink like this as well. Sam, what's in this?
So this is lime juice, ginger puree, cinnamon syrup, and maple syrup. The alcoholic version has all those ingredients as well as Fireball cinnamon whiskey. Filled this cup to the brim. I appreciate that. It's funny because we met somebody online, Gigi Cooks Healthy Meals. He has a YouTube channel. He got the alcoholic version. They said that it was very sweet, but mine doesn't taste too overly sweet.
His was much darker too. I did see them mixing it.
The Fireball in it, which made it darker. You know, ginger always gives Christmas vibes. I think it tastes good. It's actually pretty refreshing. I don't find it to be like sickeningly, like overly sweet. I do wish that it had some kind of like fun garnish or something on it, to jazz it up for Mardi Gras. But props to them for even having mocktails, because you don't see too many mocktails at events like this. I'm gonna give this a 6.
All right, respectable. All right, so right past the Columbia booth, which is beautiful this year, has a bunch of flowers on it, but we decided not to dine there this year because they have a lot of returning items. We decided to go to the Bienville Music Hall, which is right near where you can get the beignets. Again, we're going to do new foods, not returning foods. This is new for this year. It is a Cajun mac and cheese.
It's a baked Cajun mac and cheese, creamy spicy cavatappi pasta with andouille sausage, Holy Trinity, and a Cajun cream sauce garnished with scallions. And I think Holy Trinity is basically just like Creole spices. So it's like onion, green bell pepper, and celery.
This is a beautiful little area that has a ton of decorations. You can see the King and Queen of Mardi Gras over here, statues. You can also see that statue where it looked like the King Gator was getting baked, but happy about it. So
I was worried about this one because sometimes baked mac and cheese can get like super dried out, but when I got through that top layer, we got a lot of liquid and creaminess and moisture.
Oh, that looks delicious.
It does. This is kind of a small portion though, I will say that, for 11. A little bit of spice, not too bad. I think I could still eat it. I love the cavatappi. It's nice and creamy. I love the texture from like the baked layer on the top. The andouille sausage is giving you the little kick of spice. Look at this. Pretty good. I'm gonna give this a 7.
Oh, wow. Yeah, 7's pretty good. So for me so far, that salmon was the best thing, but this sounds like it's going to be good too. All right, so you can find Puerto Rico right in the heart of New York. It's across from where I believe the Holiday Tribute Store was this year, and people are saying it's their favorite booth. So we had to go here, try a bunch of their new stuff. This is the Pinchos, right, Sam?
Pinchos de lechon, char-grilled pork shoulder skewer with guava, barbecue sauce.
So this bread is special, right, Sam?
Yeah, so that I believe is like a Caribbean white bread that is usually made with lard.
So you can feel it's a little bit more moist. Pinchos look like they will be a messy boy, but they're hot. You can see them making these fresh as you order them.
That's why I was like, you're doing this one on camera. I knew it was going to be messy.
Excuse the screams of Rip Ride Rocket. That has so much moisture in it. Let's try the bread out. Bread's good. I don't taste a discernible difference in this bread from a standard bread, but it's good. The Pinchos are crispy though, with a good amount of sauce on the outside, and they're very thick. I understand why people are saying this is one of their favorite booths. And I just love skewers, and I love flavors from fire, like fiery flavors that make things crispy and juicy on the inside. Can't beat a grill, man. I'm gonna give that an 8. I definitely think that like this and the salmon are like two of my favorite things I've had so far, but maybe I'm just a meat guy. You know, I like meat. Now this is what I was most looking forward to, but it truly looks so sad.
So disappointing. And $9.99, I thought that it was going to be a full, you know, beef hot dog, but it looks like it's like a cocktail dog.
It's supposed to be a cheese dog. This says it's called cheese dog.
Yeah, and it's an all beef hot dog with cheddar cheese wrapped in an empanada disc served with mayo chup. And such a tiny bit of mayo. They're cheap with the mayo chup.
Yeah, so it's like the opposite of the Pinchos.
Oh my lord. I mean, the empanada crispy shell looks good.
Is it cheesy? Let's see the interior of that boy.
There's cheese in there.
Point at the camera.
There's cheese in there. It's good. I mean, cheese and hot dogs, you know, just kind of go together. I like the crisp from the empanada disc, but it is also soft at the same time too. The exterior has a good texture. It's good for a hot dog. My issue is the size of it. It's so tiny for $10. So I'm gonna give it a 5 because I'm mad about the size.
Makes sense. There's gotta be a joke in there somewhere. Another mocktail for us mocktail fans out there. This is the ponche. What's in this, Sam?
So this is Welch's grape juice, sweetened condensed milk, and blackberry essence.
Condensed milk, I feel like always adds a nice creamy flavor to things. But you have grape juice and condensed milk, so an interesting flavor combination. A lot of people don't like grape, or especially that artificial grape, because artificial grape often tastes like medicine. But this is Welch's grape juice, so it shouldn't have that.
I'm not gonna lie, I took a sip, and I did get the Robitussin vibe.
Oh yeah.
Like a creamy Robitussin.
I like the condensed milk, but yeah, you're right, I'm getting a Robitussin feel. This ain't for everyone.
This ain't for everyone.
Everyone ain't for me. I don't know, it's...
I would hope not. But I'm the only one that's for you.
It's weird, man. You're not gonna like it. Like, you're not gonna like it. I kind of like the condensed milk and grape flavor, but it's not good. You know, I'm just weird, you know. I'm gonna drink it, but it's poor. It's not like, condensed milk is good, but I'm not getting a super fake grape flavor, but I just don't think grape and condensed milk, I'm trying to think like a pie or some type of combination like that. It feels like a wildly crazy combination to think of. Credits to the masterminds here, or the insanity of the Universal food crew. They've had some great hits. This was a crazy drink to make up. Maybe it's traditional in Puerto Rican, I don't know. But I am enjoying it, but I don't think you will, so I'm gonna go for it. All right, so as we head down to the San Francisco section here at Universal Studios, you'll be in Pacific Wharf, and you'll see right next to the Pacific Wharf sign, Deutschland, or Germany. These are their celebratory foods for the Mardi Gras Festival. This is a meatloaf sandwich. I'm not going to try to say the correct phrase for it, but Sam, this looks like an ugly bologna, so I'm going to try that out. Originally, Sam was going to try it. Sam's going to have I think it's an apple strudel, right?
Yeah, so flaky pastry layers wrapped around a spiced apple filling. That meatloaf looks so weird. I was like, there's no way I'm trying it. I don't know. Why is the bread so tiny?
It's like a pretzel bread sandwich.
It looks like a thick bologna. If you are German, is that how your meatloaf looks? Like, I'm not familiar with German meatloaf.
This is also right next to Shea Alcatraz, so you can hear behind us.
In a little while over here with the shark attacks. I'm happy for this pool of, I'm assuming vanilla or some kind of custardy concoction.
It looked a little dry, but I'm not sure how it was in execution.
It doesn't taste dry. It's a little bit warm. I wish it was warmer. It does taste a little mushy, the apples. It has a nice spice flavor. The sauce is good. It was $5. I don't think it's I'll give it a 6. I don't think it's the worst. I don't think it's something that I would go out of my way for, though.
We've had better things. And I think this is the only sweet that we've had so far, right? I haven't seen any like notable sweets except for the beignets, which we've had previously.
King cakes we love, but we're not having a king cake today.
This is like the ugliest meatloaf sandwich I've ever... It doesn't even look like meatloaf, it looks like bologna.
Well, it's German. I guess that's how they make their meatloaf. So this is German-style meatloaf served on a pretzel bun with mustard and sauerkraut.
What's the correct name for this?
Lubricasi? I feel like I'm saying like Italian. Lubricasi.
I think you said that right. All right, let's try this out.
I definitely didn't say it right.
You know, it's like the blind leading the blind.
Last year they had a schnitzel. The chicken schnitzel was so good.
The schnitzel's better than this. It tastes like a bologna sandwich on a pretzel wrap. Which, like, I like bologna sandwiches, but not this amount of money. The sauerkraut, mustard are good. That is straight up heated up bologna. Like, it's okay, but not for the price. It's a 5. Like, it's not, I wouldn't recommend getting this at other things we had. Pretzel bread's okay, but like, it's bologna. It doesn't, I mean, maybe bologna is German meatloaf. I wasn't expecting that, so to me it doesn't taste like something I'd get. If I wanted a bologna sandwich, I would go over to deli, you know. All right, so we're still in Pacific Wharf, and here, right past where we just were, Germany, is the India booth. This is a beautiful food truck that they have here, and they have butter chicken on naan, Sam. This is interesting me. It looks good. I mean, I'd imagine it'd be good. What's exactly on this?
Tender chicken in a spiced tomato butter sauce with naan bread and cilantro.
Let's try it out. I'm gonna use a fork because it looks a little messy. The chicken falls apart very easily. The sauce is just a slight spice, not too spicy. Let me try some actual bread. The naan is a little too doughy for my flavor. Leaves something to be desired. I like it a bit more flakier, like a naan you almost got from Eatman by Manit in Disney Springs. Chicken itself was tender though, fell apart in my mouth. The sauce is good. It tastes like a, you know, classic butter chicken that you get, you know, at a theme park, not like a traditional restaurant, but good. I think what brings it down though is actually the bread. And it doesn't look like it would be, but it is very doughy. I'm going to give this a 6, middle of the road, basic. I think we've had better things in the beginning. All right, so they also have an iced, is it an iced chai latte, Sam?
That's exactly what it is. Coming in at $9. Chai, milk, and house-made masala cold foam. I've surprisingly never had a chai latte before.
It has like a tea kind of flavor to it, I feel like.
I don't know. I've never had it, so this is going to be my first impression of chai.
Happy we can capture it on film to immortalize it forever.
Yeah, there's a little bit of spice. Actually, I like it, but there's a lot of spice. There's like cinnamon, there's cardamom.
I feel like this is something that you would enjoy because you're a latte girly, you know?
It's pretty good. It is very, very milky. Creamy. I like the masala foam. It's like a spicy little drink.
Spice is the flavor of India.
I do think $9 is a lot. But, so I'll give it a 6.
Yeah, you could probably get something better for your buck, better bang for your buck over at the Starbucks in here. But it's nice, I guess they have it. All right, so right near Sunset Boulevard and Mel's Drive-In is this little Battery Park area that has the Coca-Cola Market. They actually have a lot of like fake foods in there that look really good, but you actually can't buy food here. It's only drinks. They had a mocktail we were interested in trying out. What is this called, Sam? What is it?
So this is the orange coconut snowball mocktail. It's made with pineapple juice, coconut milk, cream of coconut, and Fanta orange. I think this is my favorite of the 3 mocktails that we tried today. It's kind of like a carbonated creamsicle drink with like a tropical flair because you got that pineapple, coconut milk, coconut cream.
I'm a big creamsicle fan, so that sounds great.
They were making all of them. They were all made to order, which I feel like usually at the festivals and stuff, a lot of the stuff is like pre-batched and doesn't usually taste as good. But because of that, the line was moving very slow because they're stopping to make all the drinks. This one I'm going to give an 8. This was my favorite mocktail of the day.
This is the one we recommend. It's also the one we waited the longest for, so there's that. So right on Sunset Boulevard at Williams of Hollywood is the Mardi Gras Tribute Store this year, Legends of the Bayou Museum and Gift Shop. You can see on the sign it says Chilling Creatures. See the Wall of Mystery. So there's a huge line to get in, and as you walk up to Williams of Hollywood, there's actually a sign that says Gifts, Souvenirs, Swap Tours, Ghosts, Monsters, Aliens, and more. All right, let's head inside. Before we even head in, you can see this wooden bench. It's gigantic. It looks like there's like a Sasquatch behind it. It's made of wood. See kind of Yeti feet as we walk in here. Or all different types of feet, actually. It's a giant Sasquatch, and he's celebrating Mardi Gras. He's got some beads. It's from the Mega Video Store. Frank was in there. See some Legends of the Bayou merchandise over here. And that old boy was definitely the wizard from the shop. You can actually see a bunch of stuff, I think, from the shop behind him. Nice he's working the counter. Well, I found a little cryptid eating some popcorn in there. Sam found a cool shirt. That shirt is cool. How much does that cost, Sam?
$37.
I think we should get one of those. What is behind the curtain? The Gotcha Museum. It's this way. You have to enter in through a giant gator's mouth for the next room. That's definitely Creature from the Black Lagoon. Well, that's like a little demon right there. The feet on the floor will actually tell you which way to walk. Alien's back and he's celebrating Mardi Gras too. They have a Build-A-Bead bar over here. So you can actually kind of mix and match all these different beads and stuff over here. We can see Major Tauntaun in here. It's all glow in the dark. To the left over here, you can actually see the Wolfman, the moon behind me. I haven't seen the new movie that came out. I heard it wasn't that great. Some people I did hear like it though. Shouldn't judge things before I see them. But this Wolfman looks pretty cool. Pretty nice flannel in here. It'll knock you back $65 with King Gator on it. Spider Gator does whatever a Spider Gator can. $30 for this green t-shirt. $40 for this long sleeve shirt. It says Universal on the sleeve. King Gator shirt. This one is like more like cute-ish. $33. Which one you like better? You like that one? Well, I like the other one better. Let's get two. These little NOLA voodoo dolls too. I'm trying to see the price on these. I can't really find them. This magnet's $12. This magnet is $13. Looks like they have a wall of mystery over here. It's interactive. The gruesome lettuce.
Oh my god.
Looks like a gator. The incredible Yeti. And he's just spinning in there. The Guild Man of the Amazon. That was definitely Creature of the Black Lagoon. This is Leaping Loop Guru. The Eerie Nightcrawlers. Let's see what's in here. I don't really see anything too much. Now entering a room that kind of looks like Perpetual Night. We're entering in through a forest. Wow, look at how intricately themed it is in here. I feel like I'm in the E.T. queue. This is beautiful. The floor is supposed to look swampy with the lights. Let's see a swamp creature in here towards the back right with glowing red eyes. Beautiful. They have more Mardi Gras shirts, but they're actually inside the stump of this tree. Great theming. There's an old cabin when you step inside back here. Oh man, this cabin kind of looks haunted. Look at that big chair. Oh look, they have a boiling pot over here. And look at this. All little fireflies off the top. These an effigy of King Gator right above the checkout area. Of a Mardi Gras hat. It's actually imprinted on here. You see some more design there at the bottom. Major Tauntaun at the top. This will knock you back $32. And we're heading out. So they have this giant red chair at the end. Well, here's some natural light for you. Looks like we have these melted candles on there. Where is there red on here though? Alright, so that does it for our time experiencing the first day of Mardi Gras for the year of 2025 here at Universal Studios Park. We also got to experience the Legends of the Bayou Tribute Store. I want to bring that up because we actually just walked through there.
One of the best tribute stores.
Seriously, the detail, it's so intricate. And there's so many things you can look for, and there's so many nods to other tribute stores in there. Like right as you walk in, obviously the Wizard's right to the left. You look above, who was once the Wizard, and you see all these different artifacts right above his head. It looks like there's like a little scavenger hunt right next to him. Then you have the Wolfman in there. You have the little blacklight Major Tauntaun. So much going on in there. I feel like you go in so many times. There's little buttons that you press on that back wall.
It was very crowded. I can't wait to go in there when it's a little less crowded so we can take in all the details. It's hard for me when you can't really move.
Yeah, usually towards the end of these tribute stores, it's like easy to walk in. Yeah. You find so many things. We got a shirt too. We actually have no Universal Mardi Gras shirts, we realized, so we're happy that we have one now. And the food, we ate a lot of new foods, and I think the stuff in the beginning won over or beat over the stuff we got at the end, right?
Yeah, definitely my favorites were the poutine and the Pinchos and the orange mocktail.
Orange mocktail was without a doubt my favorite mocktail. I like the salmon a lot. So I would say the salmon and the mac and cheese I also enjoyed quite a bit. Definitely the New York area seems to be where the densely packed good new food options are. We will have one other video coming out on Universal Mardi Gras. It's going to be a top 10 best items for this celebration. So If you guys are looking forward to that, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments too. What do you want to try here at Mardi Gras? What type of foods interest you if they have here?
Or if you've tried anything, let us know what you had that was good.
Yeah, we're trying to pin down that top 10, and there are a few things we still haven't had yet, so we are looking for suggestions. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications, that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
We make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. I can't believe it's been 30 years of Mardi Gras at Universal.
Yeah, I can't believe we're the same age, Mardi Gras and myself. Why
Yeah.
is that so funny?
I'm the same age as HHN, actually. HHN started the year I was born, I think. So, or maybe I'm a year older than HHN. Don't quote us on
We're
this.
just old, all right? That's just really
We just like to, throw things out here at the end. We had a good time, though. The food in the beginning was high quality. I thought it was going to be like straight 8s or 7s the whole time, and then I think as we got to the end, I was like, it's quick service food, you know?
Also, the weather this time of year, I think, is really great.
Yes,
And
February's
I
a
think
great time to go to
the weather
Florida.
impacts your experience, at least for me, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. People you see scrolling up on the screen, those are our members. If you have any interest in a membership, we do have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and ed credits, credentials, like you're seeing right now. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. But we also want to thank you, and every single one of you who like, comment, subscribe, and engage with this video in any way. It helps us make more of them. We feel really privileged to be able to make them. As always,
Keep it going for Frank.